Hey y'all, in this video I'm going to show you how to put these lines on your graph paper. I'm going to show you the vertical and horizontal lines and then how to do a sloped line. Let's get started. So here we have my sketch and my graph. Now I want my graph to look very similar to my sketch, but it might not be perfect. My paper got a little wet there. So I have this horizontal line here, and I want that to be relatively close to the left side of my page. You'll also notice I folded my paper so I can kind of see where that X and Y axis are. And this is pretty close to that far edge. So I'm going to put in a line that's pretty close to that far edge. And you may notice I'm not using a ruler here. I'm just putting my line right on that grid line. I want you to do this with a pencil in case you mess up and you need to restart. And I label that line, line 1. Now I'm going to do my horizontal line. My horizontal line goes straight across, and it's kind of in the middle. I'm going to put my horizontal line in, again, following right on those grid lines, and label that line 2. All right, those are the easy ones. Now we're going to take a look at one with some slope. We are going to take a look at line number 8 here. Line number 8, I'm just going to put my ruler down roughly where I think it goes. I'm seeing this kind of triangle shape made with my vertical and horizontal end it. So I'm going to put this kind of somewhere about here. And to do this, I'm not going to draw a line yet, but I am going to look at my y-axis and notice that this ruler is very close to that 5. So instead of going along the ruler, I'm going to put a point right at 5. That makes this a lot easier. Also, I notice that without moving my ruler, it comes really close to crossing my vertical line right at this perfect point here where those squares corners come together. Putting those two line points in, now I'm going to line up my ruler so that it matches those. And I like to do that by taking my writing utensil, putting it right in the middle, and lining up my ruler with it. Then I adjust, check the other one, looks good. So now I'm going to put my line in. And I'm going to label it line 3. Okay? And it's going to go all the way across my page. And if I zoom out, it hit the part that I had water and kind of tore my paper, but it will go all the way through, and you'll label it on both sides, line 3. That is how you can do your vertical, horizontal, and your sloped lines to make sure you have a y-intercept and you have 2 points that it will be easy to calculate the slope. In the next video, I'll show you how to do parallel and perpendicular lines.